Okay, can
Hi.
you do it?
What's up, everybody? With my niece, JDK,
Yeah.
and she wanted to pretty much do some
And
random
your,
questions about God.
Son,
I don't have a son, you're my nephew.
and your nephew is here to watch the thing.
Got it. And
Brooke.
there's Brooklyn.
Brooke.
And London's downstairs.
Hi.
And Nyla's still an anxious in her stomach.
Hi.
Alright, so JDK,
Can you? I will say hi.
come to the camera.
Just turn like this.
Come on, E.
Hi. And so, I'm gonna say something.
He has a voice.
And
Okay, let's get this.
Just a little bit.
Hey, you gotta watch out, dude.
Why?
Okay. I'm gonna start the first question. Elijah, sit down if you're gonna sit down. Okay, so first question is, why does the devil want to be like God so much?
Why does the devil want to be like God so much? That's actually a good question. Well, really, he wanted to be like man. Is what he was after in the first place. He wanted to be closer to God because men are closer to God than more than angels are closer to God. Men know God's love. Angels only know God's holiness. So he was trying to be in the position of us to be created in his likeness. But he can't be because he's an angel. So he got beside himself and started a rebellion and wanted his own throne, his own kingdom, and now he has a counterfeit kingdom.
Okay.
I can't see me.
You don't gotta be in the camera, man. Don't leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I can't
Okay.
see.
In is heaven or hell when you aka when you died? Is that like a vision
My
or something
mommy's at home
you are
or
actually
at
in?
work.
Okay.
So,
Oh, heaven and hell is it's a real place. It's when the afterlife is more real than right now. Like your senses are enhanced when you are in the afterlife. It's not like free. How should I say? You're either in God's kingdom or you're not in God's kingdom. You're in God's wrath. E, you have to relax, man. Okay?
I want to see the camera.
You have to relax. But it's a real thing. It's more real than life on earth.
Okay. Go ahead and give me some time.
You talking to Jada?
You got any questions, dude?
Yeah.
What you want to ask?
Can I on the camera?
What you want to ask about God?
It's, the planet. The planet.
The planet?
Yeah.
What about the planet?
The Latis.
Hmm?
Latis.
Lattes.
Yes. My TT.
Your TT?
Yeah. Brooklyn. We both have a TT.
Yeah, we all got aunties.
I'm talking about TTs.
Okay.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
Leon
Why
and
do
Brooklyn.
why do God's angels never come down?
They do come down. A lot of us just aren't aware of the spiritual realm. Demons and angels are going to war, spiritual warfare in the heavens. And you ever seen like somebody with a demon in them, or somebody getting a demon cast out of them, or heard about it?
Closer.
I've heard about it.
Well, demons are just fallen angels. They're angels who are no longer holy, basically. But angels and demons are very much on earth. They just belong in a different realm. Like for instance, an angel can have the body of a human being, right? But he wouldn't be a human. It's just an angel taking the form of one.
Okay, this question is not. It's kind of about the devil.
So,
But like, why do we get the
hi.
like?
Stop.
Hi.
How
Look.
Grandma says the devil makes you what like want to be bad or something like that. Like, why do we get the instinct to be mad or something?
The what?
Like, how
Stop,
Grandma
man.
says that the devil makes you want to like be mad and stuff. Like, why do we get the instinct to do that?
You said the devil wants us to do what?
Get in the video.
Oh, be back. Talk about sin nature.
I don't know.
The video.
But I'm saying, like, why do we get the instinct to do stuff?
Get in the
It's
video.
sin nature. It's what you're talking about, what you're referring to. Because it's easier to walk in sin than it is to walk in the spiritual realm. Well, I should put it this way: to be holy like God, because there's multiple spiritual routes. Okay, bro. But sin nature itself is the carnal mind. It's walking by faith. I'm not walking by faith. Walking by sight. It's in carnal, having a carnal mindset and things like that. They are what's logically easier to do. Is satisfying your flesh, and like walking in the spirit, you have to most of the time do the opposite of satisfying your flesh. You got to die to yourself and feed the spirit man more than you feed your carnal man. That's why a lot of people don't even see or believe in God, because they are spiritually blind to that side of the world. All they see is the sin nature, and that's all they know.
Okay. Next question is, why is there more than one God?
It's not more than one God. There's
Well,
I can explain it though, but you can make like the Bible talks about that a lot. It says gods, but it's a lowercase g, right? Okay,
like
hold on,
the people, the other gods, like
other religions.
yeah, like the other people. Well, they're not really gods, but they're like gods and people's worlds.
It's her phone, E. No, but I was gonna say, hold on, E. So I want y'all to go downstairs. Go. Never mind. All right, but anyway, there's other beliefs because the devil is good at causing division, right? So he's good at he can also do like fake miracles. Go downstairs with grandma. So he can do like fake miracles. He can bring you a dream. He can bring you a vision. So like he can do something to cause you to believe in something. But what he does is make you walk by sight. So you'll see something and you can make a whole belief out of it. But all he's doing is counterfeiting what God has already done. He's just perverting it. He's making his own version of something. So people either had some sort of encounter with a false spirit, and all they see is, oh, well, that's spiritual, so I'm going to bow down to it. I'm going to go along with it. But you hear other people say the word gods, and that's why in the Bible, God, the Father, that's why he states himself as the Most High God, saying there's nobody above him. So if nobody's above him, no matter of what somebody else says about their belief, he's saying everything is underneath him. He created everything. He, you know what I'm saying? So he was outside of time. He Alpha and Omega. So he's pretty much saying no matter what we idolize or treat as a God, it's really nothing to him.
Ew.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay,
Ha-cha.
this is the last question.
Ha-cha.
Okay.
Push-up. Let me get closer to the
Like,
answer.
how does God watch and listen to us?
He's omnipresent.
Answer kids.
You know what omnipresent means?
No.
He's everywhere at once. So like, I guess you can look at it as he physically watches us. Well, one thing, he knows us from end to beginning. So like he sees our end, and then he catches up to present time and all that stuff. So
he knows that, like when like before you were even born, he knows you were coming.
he knows you in the womb. So like
Yes.
basically he knows us, but he doesn't control us. He gave us free will. So even though he knows what we're gonna do or what we're not gonna do, he still gave us the option to choose. So like even though he's watching over us, right? He can be leading us to a certain direction, but it's up to us to be spiritually sensitive to hear his voice in order to go in his direction. So like a lot of times, people use the term like if God's watching over us, why does all this bad stuff happen? A lot of times God is trying to give us warnings, but we're so spiritually dead and carnal minded that we can't even hear him in the first place, or something like that. But plus, like one of your first questions, you was talking about, you said something about the devil does something.
Why does the devil want to be like God?
Not that one, but the other one that I was talking about, sin nature. I was gonna say also.
Oh, why do we get the instinct?
Yeah, but I was gonna say like, even though we know God watches us, sin nature. The reason why God didn't want Adam to eat off the tree is because he knew what sin nature caused. So it's like we have bad stuff happening to us, and then we look at God like, if you're watching over us, how come you didn't do something? But that was God's whole point of saying, don't choose that way. But in order for us to fully choose him, we have to have an option to disobey him or whatever. But he I guess you could say he physically watches us, spiritually watches us, but with...
Another question. The last one. So, you know how Adam and Eve did the wrong to God, and so they didn't follow his rules and stuff. But why did that, like...
Okay.
Your mom calling you.
Okay.
What happened was, like, how Eve said, God told Eve that it was gonna hurt when give out babies and stuff. When you and why does that have to depend on us? Like, why does
What, the women?
Yeah, because she did something wrong.
Basically, well, both of their names was named Adam and Adam, right? And Adam took away the authority from Eve, aka Adam.
That's
and
not my name.
I'm not talking to you, Eve. But he took away the authority from her by naming her Eve, because I don't really know how it completely went down, but I'm talking to Jada. But anyway, when they ate from the tree, at that point, he pretty much basically someone put a curse on her, basically, by taking away the authority from her. Even though I don't know if they was right next to each other, I don't know if he walked up on her and she was eating. I don't know how it happened, but he ate too. And I guess he got persuaded that nothing was going to happen, even though God told Adam not to eat from it. He didn't tell Eve. Adam was the one who was supposed to tell Eve, and I'm pretty sure he did tell Eve, but she ended up doing it anyway because she got persuaded by the serpent. So at that point, the serpent had to crawl on his belly, and the woman went through what she went through. So that's how it started. But that's it.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.